Hey everybody, this is Elena and today I am gonna walk you through this get ready with me look that I'm gonna create with shopping my stash a little bit, and well, let's just jump right in, shall we? I'm gonna use this Milani eyeshadow primer, which is really good, and I would compare it to the Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. It's really good, and I will apply it on my eyelids. And we'll let it sit there. Moving on, I will take this Bobbi Brown concealer in color Bisque, and I'm gonna conceal this really dark circles that I have today. I will do this with my ring finger, and we're not gonna be able to cover the eye bags and whatnot, but next, once we have concealed all the major discolorations and whatnot, I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation. I really like it, and I use it in number 25, and I think it's an oldie but a goodie. I will use a pea size amount, as if it would come with a dispenser, and I will just spread it all over the face. Maybe add just a way bit more. Not much. Just this amount. And now that we're spotted, I'm gonna take this tapered Zoeva brush, this flat top brush, and I will spread it quickly all over the face, like so. And now that we have done this, I'm gonna buff it in, buff the foundation in. Okay, once we are done with buffing the foundation in, I will take this pencil, the L'Oreal Magic Lumi in number 1 light, if it will open, and we'll click and swipe it. We'll tilt the head where we can see in the mirror the hollows of the eye bag. And now, maybe I applied a little bit too much, it came out too thick. And now we'll take a concealer brush and we'll tap it in. So, once we have applied the L'Oreal Lumi Magic, you can still see that these bags are still showing today, but they are really deep, and I'm not gonna cake a lot of makeup in here. I just want to keep it simple, so we'll move on to the eyebrows and whatnot. I will use, for this purpose today, I will use the L'Oreal color Riche Les Sourcils, it's called in French, and the color golden brown, and it's this pencil that it comes with a spoolie at the other end, and I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows, and I'll be back in a few. Moving on, not rambling, I'll apply this on the brow bone. Remember not to use a really highlighty shade. You don't want this to be highlighted, you just want to be lightened. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna use today this Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar, and I will start by using this brow bone shade, and I will apply it all over the eyelid. Every single time. I love the smell of the shadows, like it really gives me a kick. I really love it. Moving on, I decided that today I want to go a bit bold. I want to give a try to the shadows that I don't use the most out of this palette, and I'm going to use this purpley shimmery shade all over my eyelid. Oh, and I will use a flat brush for this, a classic shader brush. This one is from Zoeva. Remember to tap off the excess and tap it in. Now that we are done with this purpley shade all over the eyelid, I'm gonna use this shade down here, and for this I will use Zoeva crease brush, the regular one. And I said the regular one, oh no, I'm gonna use the mini one first, because you want a precision application, and then we'll buff it out with the regular one. So on the crease, always remember to apply where you want the most pigmentation first. And now we'll take a bigger crease brush and we will blend the shadow. It's not as tricky as it looks, so. Now I'm gonna take this shimmery shade down here, and I will apply it in the inner corners just to give a little bit more light. Now, moving on, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here and I will apply it under the lower lash line, just the slightest bit. It may not be the best day to apply such a heavy eyeshadow look because of the eye bags, and it really accentuates it. It makes me look tired, but I mean, it's not about the eye bags, it's about the eye look and whatnot, the general idea. And who's to say it? So the days that we haven't slept much, we're not allowed to. Well, we're allowed either way. Moving on, I will line my eyelids, but not with liner, but with the darkest color of the palette, this really deep brown one. And I will take this wing liner brush, tap off the excess, and as you can see, it gives a more subtle look. It's not as harsh as the dark line because it's a dark look, but still we want to make it work to the day. I would say if I would want to make it work for the night, I would apply a black liner and wing liner and whatnot, but for the day we'll keep it low key. It's gonna be colorful, it's gonna be in your face, but we'll tone it down a little bit with not applying a very dark shade, if you know what I mean. Now I'm gonna apply this Infinite Beige number 7 Sephora pencil on my lower lash line, inner rim, I mean. Moving on, I'm gonna move on to the blush, and I will use this Astor Brown Berry number 8 blush, which I really like for the winter time, and I'm gonna use this blush brush by Zoeva, and we'll apply it on the cheekbones, not on the apple of the cheeks, but the cheekbones, and moving up to the temples. As you can see today, I'm trying to achieve a chocolatey berry look. Moving on, I will take, and I will use, I said I would use it up, and even though it's not my favorite, I'm gonna use the heck out of it. This Master Sculpt by Maybelline in the color number 1 light, and I will use the highlighter with the highlighter brush, and then I'm gonna contour. So applying the highlight, uppering the brow bone. Now I don't like to highlight my nose very much because I broke it 4 times, no joke, and it's really crooked, and unless I get surgery I'll take it down, but just a little bit. Unless I get surgery, it's gonna stay huge and crooked and ugly. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta face that things happen, and I don't know, not everybody can afford, you know, plastic surgery and whatnot, and let's just embrace imperfections in the meantime. Moving on, I will apply the contour shade with this contouring brush, and I will apply it just on the sides of the nose, even though my nose wouldn't really need a bigger contour job, you know, because it's crooked and whatnot. And then I will apply it in a 3 motion and down the neck. Okay. Once you have applied, I always tend to move the brush in the other direction so it spreads more widely, you know? Okay, now that we are done with the contouring, I will apply the Max Factor False Lash Effect Mascara in black, and I will apply just a coat of it, as I usually like to apply on a daily basis for the day. And always remember to wiggle. And now I'm gonna take this Rimmel Moisture Renew in color 180 Vintage Pink, and I will apply it. Since I have no liner that matches this color, I will take a lip brush and I will dip in, and I will first create a line. Now remember that it's always good to have a lip brush, because when you don't have the same matching color, you can create a line, and it's good to apply the lipsticks as well, but it's really good to create the line. Now we'll go to town with the bullet. So here is the final look, as you can see. I hope you guys really liked it, and I really encourage you to comment down below and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next one. Bye!